since anyone's made the world.
He's back! Let's go! Superman's back!
Black Adam.
Finally going to get a Man of Steel sequel after all these years. Let's go! Finally, after over a decade, Superman's back. This is, man, I gotta see what people on Twitter are saying about this. See if everyone's as hyped as I am. And Henry Cavill is now officially out as Superman. So it's been a whirlwind of events for like the past 2 months or so. Henry Cavill came back in Black Adam. He's back. They made an official announcement once the movie was released. Henry Cavill posted about it saying, yeah, I'm back. We're going to be working on a sequel. He obviously showed up in the movie Black Adam. So we're like, yes, he's back. And then rumors came out recently. I made a video on saying that they're trying to get rid of a lot of the Snyderverse people, and Henry Cavill is included in that, so he's not going to be working on Man of Steel 2. It's like, this is just rumors. There's no way they're going to get rid of Henry Cavill after they just announced him back, because he'd been gone for a while. He hadn't been in anything since Justice League in 2017. They'd been trying to, they hadn't really used him, which is weird because it's Superman. And now today we get the official confirmation that Henry Cavill's gone. He's no longer Superman. He posted on his Instagram saying that he had a meeting with James Gunn. He's done. And James Gunn also posted on Twitter saying the Superman movie they're working on is going to be about a young Clark Kent, and Henry Cavill has no part in it. Oh, this is depressing because no matter what you think of the movies that Henry Cavill was in, I don't think there's any denying that he is literally the perfect Superman. I don't think there's better casting for Superman ever than him. Like, obviously Christopher Reeve, everyone loves Christopher Reeve, but man, Henry Cavill's about as good as it gets. Like, I don't think, man, that's just throwing away perfect casting. He's such a great actor, and he looks just like him. It's like he came straight from the page. He is Superman, and to get rid of him and not give him a proper movie first, like, it sucks. It really sucks. He never really got to be proper Superman on the big screen. That is really depressing. That is really upsetting. And he seems so excited to be coming back as Superman. Talked about how he wanted a hopeful Superman. And he's excited to finally get to work on that. And now he doesn't. And it's really depressing. But James Gunn did say that when they had a meeting with Henry Cavill, he's like, me and Peter Safran are big fans of Henry Cavill. And maybe we'll be able to work together on something in the future. That's just sounds like, just trying to add some sugar to be like, it's not so bad. Things aren't so bitter. Maybe we'll work with them in the future. I doubt that. The only way I could see them working with them on the future is either one, if they do like some type of Crisis on Infinite Earths or something and they have multiple Superman, he could show up. Otherwise, it'd be like a Chris Evans situation where, Chris Evans was the Human Torch in a couple movies and then just became Captain America not long after. I could see something like that happening. Like in the new DC universe, they recast Henry Cavill as something else, potentially. Of course, that's assuming Henry Cavill wants to work with them, because Henry Cavill maybe, with how WB has treated him through all this, maybe he never wants to work with them again, and I would completely understand that. So, yeah, we got a few more details about this movie, though. Like James Gunn said on Twitter that it's going to be about a younger Superman, and he also said that he has been writing it for a while, but they have no director. So, yeah, those are all the details we have for the movie. A James Gunn Superman movie, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how his style will be with Superman, because he tends to throw a lot of jokes at the wall, no matter good or bad. He just hopes they stick, and the quality's not always there. Sometimes it's like, man, it's really funny. Then other times there's just like, you'll go like a solid 30 minutes of this movie with just nonstop jokes and none of them are funny. And it's like, that doesn't fit Superman. I hope that's not the case, but who knows? Maybe he'll do a good job. Maybe he'll do different, considering he's not writing for himself. So maybe it'll be different, because, I'm assuming it's different when you're writing a movie that you're also directing. So since he's writing a movie that someone else will be directing, maybe his style will be different. I hope. We'll see. I really did like the Suicide Squad, the one DC movie he's done. I thought that was a really good movie. So maybe he'll do okay writing a Superman movie. We'll see. This is just depressing, though. And in worse news, also, the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie is still happening. This was announced a while ago that the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie was happening. It's going to be a race-bent Clark Kent with J.J. Abrams producing. It's like, man, if you would have asked me who are two people that should never have any creative control over anything with Superman ever, never touch the character, I would probably say Ta-Nehisi Coates and J.J. Abrams. And those are the two people that WB chose to make a Superman movie. And it's going to be horrible. And that movie's still happening. I remember hearing rumors that when David Zaslav came in with Discovery and like took over WB that they were scrapping that movie, but apparently it's still going for some reason. I don't know who wants this movie, especially from Ta-Nehisi Coates. Ta-Nehisi Coates, if you don't know him, his whole thing is essentially that being black in America is a fate worse than death and everything is racist. So yeah, if you want 2 hours of Superman just fighting against racism, the entire movie is literally just going to be, look at how racist everything is. Oh my god, that's all it's going to be. It's not going to be a Superman movie. It's just going to be, look how racist everything is. It's like, yeah, that'll be a great time. Instead of a Man of Steel sequel with the perfect casting choice for Superman, we're going to get a race-bent Superman with Ta-Nehisi Coates twists on it, so where everything will be racist. This is going to be great, and J.J. Abrams will be producing, so he'll have his input, whatever that will be. I'm sure it won't be good, because he sucks as a filmmaker. Oh, this is just depressing. This is really depressing. Like, man, I'm just, I don't know. It's going to be hard to see whoever they cast as this newer Superman. And when they say young Superman, I don't know what they mean by young. I'm assuming they mean like early 20s, but I don't know if they mean younger than that. Who knows? Because if they do like a teenage type Superman, they could do a Superman Legion of Superheroes, which could be really cool. I mean, they could still do that for an older Superman as well, but you know what I mean. So for like when he first meets the Legion, if they want to do that, I don't know. It's just, this is really depressing. I was so happy that Henry Cavill was back. Finally, we were going to get him as a proper Superman, and now we're not. I just think this is really dumb, especially because, like, is Ezra Miller still going to be the Flash? I don't understand. Out of all the people, if you were to get rid of everyone, like, if you were to, like, nitpick who you were going to get rid of from the Snyderverse and who to keep, like, Henry Cavill's number one to keep, right? Like, he has to be. Why would... I don't understand. Man, I guess I'm thinking it's a mixture of two things. One, WB really does want to, like, just get rid of that Snyder stench that is around the DC universe. They want to just be like, yeah, this is something completely new. And two, James Gunn and Peter Safran really want a clean slate to play with, which I can't necessarily blame them. You know, if you come in and you have creative control and it's like, hey, here's all these leftovers from the previous regime, have fun salvaging it. Of course, you'd be like, no, I'm going to get rid of everything, start with a clean slate. But man, with Flashpoint, you could kind of do that and keep Henry Cavill. So I just think this is stupid. Henry Cavill's perfect as Superman. I'm very upset. And, man, if they cast some nitwit as Superman, that's, it's going to be, man, especially because, man, he looks just like him. And it's hard to get someone that looks just like Superman as well because, like, Brandon Routh, who I think does a great job acting-wise as Superman, looks nothing like Superman. And I really hope we don't get another one of those because, like, man, it's so rare to get someone that looks like the character and is a great actor as well. And we had that with Henry Cavill, and now he's gone. But that's it. I don't want to go on for too long because I could go on forever ranting about how dumb WB is for doing this. But who knows? Maybe the Superman movie that James Gunn's working on will be amazing. Or it's going to suck really bad. We'll see. But I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this news. And I'll see you guys later.
Hey, skinny boy, saucy boy, I be running to the bank. Yeah, you know I hit the gas in the whip full tank. Riding past the ocean while I'm listening to Frank.